Hey guys, hope this video finds you well today. And today I want to talk about avoiding becoming what I call skinny fat as you get into your 50s and 60s. And really what I'm talking to the men here today, because I see this more all the time with people that I know, people that I see in the gym, and just generally walking around. And I think it's a common issue. And I think it's frustrating for a lot of guys, especially if they're trying to lose weight at the moment, but they find that they just can't get rid of that last stubborn bit around the belly. And generally it's because they're dieting and probably doing a lot of cardio, but they're not actually doing any resistance training. What's happening is naturally we're just losing muscle mass. Now you'll see this skinny fat definitely across all age groups, 20s, 30s, 40s, all the way through, straight through to old age. And it's just generally caused by a lack of training to a certain degree, and a general lack of resistance training. And obviously in the 50s, as you get in your 50s and 60s, this is really, really important, because that age-related muscle loss that we started to see in our 30s and 40s really starts to accelerate in the 50s and definitely in the 60s. And you'll see, I noticed this a few years ago when I couldn't train properly. This was in my late 40s, and I was doing a little bit of cardio and walking and a little bit of body weight training and what have you, yoga, but gosh, my body the muscle just dropped off my body very rapidly. And my legs were skinny, my backside, my shoulders, and it's absolutely mainly due to the fact that I wasn't doing any resistance training, and that natural muscle as we age was just not being. I wasn't fighting back. I wasn't slowing that process down. And look around, you'll see guys. Maybe you watch this video and this is you now. You'll see yourself in the mirror and like, what's going on here? You're like, you'll see guys. They'll be losing muscle. They'll be getting skinny here on the shoulders. They'll see the legs starting to get skinny, and certainly in your backside as well. You see a lot of guys who the backside just starts to disappear, and it's all related to this to age-related muscles, this sarcopenia. And I've got friends who at the moment I can see it on them. Obviously I don't say anything to them, but I can see it happening. They're in their early 50s now, and they're active. They're out there and they're playing. They're doing activities, but they're not focusing on resistance training. They're actually just doing, running or cycling or playing sport, which is great, absolutely great, but it's not enough. It's not enough if you want to keep your body looking strong, confident, and youthful, and that comes from resistance training. So my advice really is if this is you, or you've experienced it yourself, is to prioritize your resistance training within your training program. Definitely minimum, I would say 3 times a week. If you're in your 50s and 60s, if you can fit a fourth with, great. If that's not too taxing on your body, but certainly 3, I would say, full body workouts, training workouts a week would be sufficient. Definitely, obviously, keep doing your cardio and other sports that you enjoy, but maybe just pull back on them slightly. And obviously try and look at your diet as well. Definitely increase your protein intake as well, and you'll find over the next few months what will happen is that as you build back some of the muscle that you've lost, and you can still build muscle in your 50s and 60s, that's not impossible. Obviously you can't build it at the level that you used to do when you were younger, unless obviously you're taking some supplement support to you're doing TRT or one of the other sort of steroids, then obviously you can do that, no problem. But if you're just trying to do it naturally, obviously you're not going to build that level of muscle that you saw in your youth. But you can certainly do it. And really the point is, this is what I keep banging on this channel, is really use this time now in the 50s, early 60s to sort of try and build as much muscle as you can naturally. And then the whole point then is to hold on to that as long as you can as you get older. And we know that doing this, there's a whole host of health benefits associated with muscle mass, which I've gone through in other videos, so check them out. But that's it really. So in a nutshell, if you are struggling with skinny fat, or you feel like you're just shrinking away but your belly's not moving, then this is the way to get through that. Is prioritize this in training, cut back on your cardio if you're doing that. Obviously if you're trying to lose weight, you're going to be in a calorie deficit anyway, but make sure that during the calories you are taking, there's a good amount of protein in there as well. Try that for the next, I don't know, 90 days and see how that goes for you. If you didn't need help with that in terms of like putting together a workout program, there's some resources in the description below that I've just put out, like a workout program you can follow. And yeah, let me know in the comments if this is you, if you've had this problem before, or you're experiencing it now, or you've got over it, or you used to have it and you got over it, and how you got over it. I always love to hear your feedback. And yeah, obviously let me know in the comments if there's any other topics that you want to discuss on the channel. I always appreciate that. And yeah, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe and share and like, and you know, all the other stuff, because it really helps me out and helps the channel grow, which is what I want to do. I want to, you know, create a community on this channel that, you know, of men and women, you know, Gen X crowd who are out there trying to better themselves and support each other and just generally be better human beings. Okay, speak to you next one. Ta-da, bye.